All right, this video, how you can, as a beginner, all right, I know you probably go to YouTube and then you see tons of how you can do this, but I'm just doing this to, also like provide a guide from my own side, all right? But if there's anything that you didn't get from this video that's confusing you while trying out TradingView, you could still go to YouTube and search for how to use TradingView, all right? So in this video, I'll just guide you through on how you can get it downloaded or get it bookmarked in your PC, all right? So when you open up your browser, any of the browser you're using, you open up that browser and then you type in TradingView. I already have mine bookmarked. All right, I'm just typing this just because I'm teaching it. All right, so that's it. When you get to the web page, you're gonna see something like this. All right. The first thing is first, since mine, I've already logged in. All right. You'll see something like around here saying login. So let me kind of log out. Let me log out. Right. So you'll see something like this. Are you seeing something? Okay. This icon. All right. It shows this icon. And then when you click on the icon, you can see sign in, or since you don't have accounts with them anymore, you see get started. You don't have accounts with them before previously, you can click get started. All right. Yeah, mine, I can actually say sign in because I already have an account. I can sign into that account. All right. I can sign it to any of my two accounts here. So you can have multiple accounts anyway. So for different, maybe you want multiple accounts for different instruments for some reasons or for subscription purposes, some for studies anyway. So as time goes on, you know what you want to use your trading view for, whether you want to, extend beyond just trading with it. All right, so you can click get started. When you click on get started, all these ones are marketing, all right? Marketing. That is showing you, it's telling you to start, whatever, but showing you that you have to upgrade. So you don't really need to subscribe to anything yet. So you can, you know, put in your Google or your Facebook, whatever. I'm going to put Google and I'm going to just be logging into the account I already have with them. All right. All right. I'm logged in. I didn't have to go through the process of creating an account. All right. But you have to, you can read. So, I mean, there's nothing here. I'm just showing you, let it just be like a guide. Okay. So now you are logged in or you have signed up and then you are logged in. Your icon is showing here. I am logged in. So for you to view the charts, so you can actually play with this interface, all right? Look at what they're showing you. You can subscribe, but you don't need this subscription yet. In fact, you can use this tool for free as long as you want. All right. When you get to subscription phase, I'm not the one who's going to tell you to subscribe. You will know by yourself. All right. So now, products. All you need is, for now, charts. All right. If you want to use the economic calendar, I think I'll show you that later on. But for now, you need the charts. Just click on charts. Now that you're logged in, click on charts. All right. See, because my account is not new, everything here is already there. So, but let's say you are new, you're going to see this place. You see multiple currencies around here. So all you are going to do is that you are going to be clicking to delete them. I advise you just delete everything. and then you can click on the plus sign. You perhaps will just see it this way, all right? This simply, this icon simply means watch list. You click on it, it opens up. You see a lot of, instruments here. Just be clicking on the X signs and deleting them. All right. After you're done and you want to start choosing the pairs you want to trade, let's say you want to trade GBP USD, for example, you click on this and then you type in GBP USD. All right. GBP USD. That's the British pound dollar. All right. Now you have ton of, British pound dollar. You might be confused. Which one am I going to take now out of all these GBP USD? These things are just showing different brokerages or different, brokers that are offering the pair. So the one I use most often is FXCM. I still use Oanda too. You can still use Forex.com, still good, Pepperstone. Any one of them is okay, but I recommend you use FXCM, Forex.com, Oanda, and maybe Pepperstone, all right? Just this first four is okay. So you add the pair, all right? Let's say you want to add another pair, Euro USD, all right? Euro USD, you see, so you can see add for the same broker, all right? Now, when you've added the pairs, you can see when I open the pair, there's nothing like analysis on it, all right? But mind you, your charts may not necessarily look like mine, all right? You can play with your charts. This thing is something that is just as every other tool, all right? You can just play with it. No one taught me this. I just played with the charts. I just played with this platform, all right? Just play with it. You're not going to spoil anything. So on your system, just right-click on your mouse or your system, the keyboard. Just right-click. When you right-click, you're going to see this stuff pop up. Once it pops up, what you're going to do is you're going to click on settings. I don't know why this guy is not showing me settings. All right. I think this guy is blocking the way for me. So I'm going to try to move it. How do I move this guy? Okay, it's out of the way. Now, I'm going to click on settings. Once I click on settings, it opens up. Here you can decide what symbol you're going to use. All right. How your candles are going to be looking like. You understand? The color of your candle, whatever it is you want to change, the borders of the candle, which is the outer layers of the candle, the color you want it to be, the wick, the color you want the wick to be. You can literally copy my settings, all right? Pause this video, you screenshot it. You try to copy my settings. Your status line, you might leave it on default, all right? But as a beginner, just leave your chart on default, all right? As you go on, you understand how to use the chart better later on. The appearances, all right? This has to do with, gradients, how you want it to look. I decided to change my gradient to make it look a bit darker, all right? Something like this. Looks nice, okay. And all of that, vertical and horizontal lines. Because I didn't want the vertical and horizontal lines to show, I can make it a different color, stuff like that, yeah, actually, I don't know why the color is just black, but it records that I want it to be the same color with the background. All right, so that I don't want the line to be showing. But if you want the line to be showing, you could just put color like red or something. I don't know, anyone. So that's it. Session breaks, you don't need all of this plenty stuff. If you want the the pair to be showing at the background, just like mine shows at the background. Look at it. If you look closely, you see something like GBP USD. I made it so faint. All right. So yours can also be at the background if you want that. So if I want mine to be a bit thicker, to show up a bit, all right, more, to see it, GBP USD is showing at the background. If you don't want it to show, you can just untick this. Once you untick it, it will not show again, all right? So that's just it. So you can keep it. I really like gradients, right? It reduces the light because if I'm not using gradients, if I'm using solid, for example, and then I'm using white, see everywhere is white, all right? But I want gradients. And I like using a white background as well. So that's why I have to put it on gradient so that it will reduce the light and even make it look a bit beautiful. All right. So that's it. Now you can decide to use a dark background as well. Yeah. But the reason why here is a different color, like if you try to change your own, you might have here white and have everywhere white. So by the time you come here to change background will only change your charts. But if you want to change the entire thing, you come here, you see something like theme, right? If you unmark this, everything will be white, all right? Everything will be white, all right? But I'm going to check it again because I don't want everything to be white, all right? And you can see the settings have changed. My gradients are gone. So I'm going to go back again to go and change it. What do I want? I want gradients and I want white and I want this color, right? Okay, now it's showing white at the top and this color at the bottom. Now I'm gonna change it. I want white at the bottom and the ash color at the bottom. So I want white at the bottom, sorry, and the ash color at the top. So I'm gonna change it. This will be ash and this will be white. Now this is how I love it, all right? So you can literally play with your charts, all right? Talking about the tools, just play with it. Play with it. That's how you get used to it. Talking about the tools, this tool can be used to draw your trend line. How do you draw your trend line? You pick 2 points on the chart. I want to pick this point and this point. All right? That's it. When you pick these 2 points, then you can now stretch it into the future. When the third line comes in, for those that trade trend line breakout and trend line breakout and the rest of it, when this guy comes there, it can bounce off and go or break through it. And then you say trend line is open. So that's just pretty much how you draw your trend line. And you can use the tool other way. You must not use it to draw trend line. You can still use it to draw in between and horizontal line by holding on to that place you want to draw. For example, putting your hand on the shift key and dragging it. When you put your hand on the shift key, you have it like very much horizontal. You can use it as your horizontal line. And you can click on it and then click on settings and then go to text and write on it BOS. You can make it capital letter, BOS. I'm teaching you those things, but if you want to get better, help yourself, go to YouTube and, you'll find a ton of videos to be good with it. But for now, just focus on learning the preambles, learning the small things first. All right? When you begin to get used to the chart and all of that, know what you're doing, you can also go to YouTube and, learn how to use these tools. All right? You can see I've written this and you can change the orientation. I can say, I don't want it to be I don't want it to be at the top. I want it to be at the middle of the line. You can see it's at the middle, it's no longer on top. I can change it to be at the bottom. All right. I can also say, okay, let it be on top, but not center, but maybe left side. You can see it's on top, but not um center, but what left of the line. You can make it to be at the right. You can make it to be anywhere you want it to be. You can orient it the way you want it to be. You can also keep it here so that next time you can easily add it up. You can see I have a lot of them here. You can easily say save it as BOS. Have it before, all right? You can say save it as BOS1 or something like that, and you click on save. It will save for you. So next time, all you gotta do is what? All you gotta do next time is you drag the line, put it there, and then you click on this, click on BOS. It comes. Now this one is the orientation I'm using, all right? It comes for you. You know, you can change the color, make it any color you want it to be, all of this stuff. Yeah. Then you have your box. Look at this area that is showing brush. You can click at the side of it. You'll see a little arrow. All right. When you click on that little arrow, you see more tools like call, anything you want, circle, ellipse. But I use the box a lot. I use it to box a certain candle. All right. Box a certain candle, box a certain zone, kind of. All right. Can also change this, the setting of this guy. Come here, click on style. All right. How do you want it to be? If you want it to have a different type of border, is it black border? All right. Extend right, extend left if you want. I don't want it to extend anything. If you don't want it to have a background, you can remove the background. And you can see that's it. And you can take it back by clicking Ctrl Z, you take it back to its original form. All right. You can play with the rest other tools. If you want to see more tools on each of them, you click on the side of it. All right. So this one is your text. Once you click on the area you want to type something, you can type whatever thing you want to type. And then, yeah, it's your responsibility to do this yourself. All right. There are many more tools to use. There are many more tools to use here. Many of them. When you're watching my video, sometimes you see me using some certain kind of tools. Maybe then you start, wanting to use those type of tools. Like, let's say you wanted to sell, this is short, this is long. So for sell, this short, that's to measure where you are going and, your stop loss, your take profit. All right. You say, okay, I want to sell from here. I want to sell from here. All right. And I want my stop loss to be here. All right, that kind of stuff. So you can see all of this. And my take profit to be here. So you can do all of these things by yourself. All right. So that's it. And also remember the same account you use in opening it on your system, you use the same Google account or the same information, use the same information to log in when you download it from your Google Play Store into your phone. When you download this app, you have it for your Android phone and your iOS. When you either download it from your iOS store or from your Play Store, you use the same information to log in. So whatever setting you have here will automatically appear there. I'm not going to be showing you how to set up that one. All right. Also, want to learn how to place a trade using your MT4, MT5 after you have checked out your charts here. After you have done your chart, your analysis, go to YouTube. There's a lot of videos there. Well, I can't be repeating information that's already there. There's a lot of videos there. Just go there, watch as much as you can. How to use MT4 is easy. How to use MT5. You'll see tons of videos 4 minutes, 3 minutes. I can't waste my time and be teaching you that. All right. If there's anything here that you don't get on how to use this particular charting tool, go to YouTube, check how to use TradingView. You probably have 1 hour full video. Sit down, watch it, take your notes. If you want to be a pro in this, this is not what I'm here to teach you. I'm here to teach you how to trade and not how to use trading, how to set up TradingView. All of these things, nobody will teach you. Like, no mentor will come and start teaching you these things. These things are basic. So we are here for the main thing. So just go there, do your research. It's easy. It's an open information. So I don't really have to start repeating it. This is just to guide you. This one I'm doing here is just to guide you to know what to look out for. All right. So, and that's for that. Make sure to read the introduction to Forex trading or introduction to trading, whatever book, and also watch the preliminary videos. That's those introductory videos. There are not much, about 2 or 3 of them. That's just it. Get yourself prepared so we get into the real thing, into the real stuff. And until then, bye for now.